Well, these people are just like you. I mean, they're very professional. They want to be professional about their work. They work very hard at it, and that's something that we were talking about
And they've
earlier.
been doing it a long time.
Yeah, as yourself, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I have been.
so, what do you attribute all your successes to? If you could narrow it down to anything.
I can't discount God from leading me down the right path, even when at times I would think, this is not the way I wanted it to work out. In retrospect, it would always be the right thing, the way it would work out. Just like the teaching thing, the speaking. I love doing this. I love talking about the history of music, not just rhythm and blues, any kind of music. I'll talk a blue streak, as Dolly says, about the history of music. I think I've been blessed to be around great artists, legendary artists, and legendary musicians. I mean, the musicians I've worked with through the years in Nashville or Los Angeles or New York or London have been, or Muscle Shoals, Alabama. I can't forget Muscle Shoals. It's been just surrounding myself with the greatest musicians and engineers and songwriters, knowing the right record people.
Well, to somebody like myself and a lot of the people in our media class, you know, you're somebody that's certainly very successful in your work, and the people that you've worked with are phenomenal. I would be starstruck myself if I were to run across them. I don't know if I would sit there and stare at them,
you have to, you have to get your work done.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you're not going to be there very long.
Now, what kind of advice would you give to some of the students here that are trying to break into the media area?
You know, 10 years ago I would give them different advice. 5 years ago I would start giving them even more detailed advice that would be different. Now I'm looking ahead to 2 or 3 years. The record companies are moving into a time when we know that it's going to be digital delivery of music. CDs will be like vinyl. They're already that way with most students, where they download their tracks to iPod. The revenues have shrunk, and they will never go back like they were. And the record companies are downsizing, and they will stay downsized. They're going to merge. I tell them, learn as much as you can now about digital delivery of music. Go on the internet, read everything you can about it. Read everything you can about articles written about the demise of the music business. Because what the record companies are looking for are people with answers. They're running scared. We're running scared. We're looking for answers. We're looking for people with answers. And great talent will always find a way to the top. I'm still firmly convinced. If somebody writes a great song, if somebody has the unbelievable voice, if somebody just has that thing, that star quality that you can't describe, they'll get through. They'll get through somehow. I've never seen it fail. I've seen it, people I thought had it, but they were lacking in one area or another to get through the keyhole. And that's what it's like, getting through a little tiny keyhole from the big world. But learn as much as you can about what's going on in the industry right now, because it's in a gigantic upheaval.
Now, speaking from a little experience in the industry myself, it is difficult for anyone to get into the industry, and I think you had mentioned before about networking and as an aid to help you get into.
Yeah, I think
lines.
Go in with answers. I think Bill Lowry's man even told me this: find a need and fill it.
Right.
And you do that in the entertainment industry. I don't care if you're talking about going into the technical end of it, songwriting end, creative end, as an artist, as a musician, as an actor. Learn as much about it as you can and find the needs. And there are plenty of needs in the entertainment industry right now. People are searching for answers, like I say, and find those needs and go in armed with the information and the background and some solutions, whether they're right or wrong. Just that you're going in with some, not with anything but questions. Go in with some answers, whether they're right or wrong. Throw answers at people. Make yourself become invaluable, and you'll find a place. If you talk to 10 people in the music business, as I'm sure there is in the acting business, you'll get 10 different stories of how they broke into the business.
Right.
And I know my story is different from my friends who are producers. I mean, there's engineers who become producers, there's musicians, there's songwriters. There's no one way to do it.
Right, that's we have a saying in Hollywood, you know, there's only one road, or everybody has a different road into the industry. You know, nobody's road is the same.
And it all goes down to that little tiny keyhole. But you've got to have it, you've got to have something to offer rather than I can sing well.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Buckingham, for taking time out of your busy, busy schedule to be with us here today.
My pleasure.
Thank you. We'll be back in just a moment to wrap up Direction Northeast.
I don't think like you. I don't laugh at the same jokes as you.
I don't speak like you.
I don't eat the food you do.
I don't celebrate the same holidays as you.
But I will help save your life.
When you help the American Red Cross, you help America.
Northeast State's a wonderful place to start your career in college, and the campus is beautiful, the teachers are one-on-one.
It was an excellent decision to come to Northeast State. I've learned so much coming here.
I love the school, and everyone is friendly here. This has been the best time of my life. I have really enjoyed being here.
I think if it hadn't been for Northeast, then I wouldn't feel as happy and as driven if I'd have chosen another school.
Step by step, Northeast State is here to get you there. Enroll now at northeaststate.edu.
Well, that concludes the program for today. We've taken a look at the recording industry and specifically how pop music influenced the civil rights movement. Thanks again to our guest, Mr. Steve Buckingham. Community is very important to the students at Northeast State Community College, and this program takes a look at a few of the subjects they find important. We encourage you to get out and explore the natural beauty of our region and be aware of all the issues concerning your community. Until we meet next time, on behalf of the students, staff, and faculty of Northeast State Community College, I'm Anthony Frazier, and this is Direction Northeast.